Hello, Shapiro families. This is Mrs. Anderson, the principal. I'm so excited to welcome you back in a few days. And since no one else is in my office area, I'm going to go ahead and take a mask break. Notice all of your students will be receiving breakaway lanyards, and we'll be teaching them the proper way to take a mask break, whether it's time that they're eating breakfast or snack or having a drink. Or getting ready to go outside for recess when they exit, reminding them procedure, and then giving them that mask break then. So with this, I want to welcome you and let you know we're all excited. Hopefully teachers have been reaching out and setting up different meetings so that we can meet our students and welcome them the first day of school. So with that, there's two things that I'd like to go over in the beginning, in the morning, making sure we understand the procedure. I am asking, since many of you will be dropping off your students, if you choose to have one individual walk your child to their meeting spot on the back of the playground, we do ask that all adults as well as students, because at that time it's such a short amount of time and there's many people, have that mask on and provide that good role model to our students, as well as at the end of the day, just making sure that, like I said, many people are exiting and leaving. Do know that we have a systematic plan that I'm going to share with you in just a moment regarding the beginning of the day, the end of the day, and do know that we've been working super hard over the summer to make sure that our staff and students are safe. They have personal dividers with 3 windows on them so that during their snack and milk and different times throughout the day that they're taking that break, whether it's a water break, they have that personal protector or divider. Also, staff have worked really hard to make sure we're socially distancing, that 6 foot. Students will still have their masks on at that time, but just making sure that we have the spacing throughout. There are times that, for example, when they're lining up to get ready to go somewhere, they have their personal spaces as well between in the different classrooms. So I'd like to share my screen and show you what the pickup and drop off looks like. And then I'd also like to show you a map of our back playground so you know where the meeting spots are. So let me go ahead and share my screen. The first one that I'd like to share with you, there it is. Let's go ahead and start with this one first. This picture is a picture of our parking lot. And then this is in front of our school, the circle drive. The circle drive we really want to reserve for our buses and people with passes, handicap passing and parking. If you have one of those passes, we do want you to know that right in front, this is our bus parking and drop off. So if you come in with one of those passes, we do have handicap parking along here. If you have one of the passes for needing support, we do ask you to pull all the way around to those open spots before you park your car, and then gathering your student from there. The rest of our population, if you do not have those passes or a need for that, will be exiting our parking lot. You'll notice there's an entrance and an exit. And if you're choosing, we're really trying to build independence with our students, but we know that our littles, this is their first experience, and we want to make sure that they feel supported as well as adults knowing that their students are safe. So that first week of school, if you find the need to walk your child to the back playground, we ask that you use any parking stalls. These fill up quickly, so there is parking on Knapp over here, as well as West 18th. So finding a proper parking spot and then going ahead and walking your child to the back playground. If you choose to and your child's been here before and you've built that independence, we're asking that you go ahead and enter lane A and pull all the way up until there's an open spot. Stop. Your child will exit to the right to the walking path or the curb, and then they will go ahead and walk to the back playground. We know that it will not be recess at the beginning of the day because we don't want to mix groups of students, but your child will be expected to go to their meeting spot, and we do have supervision to make sure students are socially distancing as well as going to their meeting spots. 7:30 we'll have that supervision to have students walk into their meeting spots, and soon after that, classroom teachers will be coming to meeting spots to pick up students for that 7:40 bell to walk them in. With that, if this parked car here, their child gets out, then they pull into lane B and exit, whether it's to the right or left. Making sure, once again, if you're using this parking lot drop-off, you pull all the way forward. Right here, we do have some garbage bins, and I apologize for that, just the efficiency of our school, but making sure that you're pulling all the way forward to that next open spot. Your child, it's so imperative that they get off out of their car to the right, closest to the curb, so that they're not getting off into traffic. We want to keep our children safe, and I know that you want that as well. Once they exit, pulling out and going into that lane B and exiting left or right. Okay, so that's how our pickup and drop off works. In the beginning of the day, if you choose to come in, we're asking that, again, just one adult, and really building that independence with your child. After the first week in kindergarten, probably after that second week, your child knows the pattern. Walk it with them, going to the back of the playground and going to their meeting spot. I'd like to show you now where that meeting spot is. Right here, okay? Once your child walks from the parking lot to the back playground, they'll be coming right through here, and you'll notice that there are different play zones. We have zone 1, zone 2, zone 3, and zone 4 to keep cohorts together as to not be mixing students at play. They'll be assigned one per week, and that will rotate the different play areas. We also have a designated space over here for our Phy-Ed class to be outside as well, social distancing. So when your child comes from the back or from the parking lot, they'll be walking the path to the back playground, and they'll be going directly to their meeting spot. We have footsteps that are spray painted on the back playground. You'll notice that to the right on the basketball court, we have a meeting spot for our 5th graders. And remember, at 7:30, between 7:30 and 7:40, students and coming to the back playground, the expectation is to find a spot with a footprint and wait for their teacher there. There will be supervision, but not supervising to play, supervising to gather our students so that our teachers can bring them in for a great day of learning. 5th grade will be over here. Over here on our blacktop area, we do have a line for our 4th grade, as well as 3rd grade, socially distanced. Going through this path, you'll notice that our back door number 5 has kindergarten, and then closest to the building on the other side is 2nd grade, socially distanced. Since 1st grade is going to go into door 4, you'll notice they're on the sidewalk over here and along here, and those footprints are there for them. When we enter and exit, 1st grade will be going into door 4. We really spread out the doors so that we can socially distance as we enter and as we exit. 2nd grade and kindergarten is going to wish their family well right on that first day. Remember, is your day A or B day? And they are going to enter. Know that when students enter, we call it clean in, clean out. They'll have an opportunity to wash or sanitize their hands and then start the morning. So kindergartners and families, if you choose to have one individual, we're really trying to limit the amount of people on our playground, one individual to build that independence of walking to their meeting spot. really by that second week, we're hoping that we can build that independence in all of our students so that they can walk to their meeting spots and know that their teacher will be there at that 7:40 bell, and they will walk in with their teacher and start the day. So kindergarten families, really making sure that those hugs we give them before they come to school and let them know that we're here to keep them safe and their job is to keep it that way. Our emotions as adults, our students mimic that. So really being positive, and letting them know that their safekeepers are here to encourage them and have a great day. Our hope is to get our kindergarten in door 4 very quickly to start the morning, to sanitize those hands and to build those relationships and routines. After kindergarten goes through, we have our second grade that will enter door 5. Door 3, we're going to have going straight to either door 8 or door 9. Um, Fourth grade is going to be going on the side of the building and going to door number 1, and fifth grade will be going around and entering their door number 2. And that is how we're going to go ahead and get everyone started in the morning. We really want it to be a safe, systematic way. And again, all adults as well as students. I know that we're outside, but since there's such a short amount of time between our morning drop off and our pickup at the end of the day, we are asking if you get out of your car to retrieve your student that you wear your mask as well. All of our adults as well as students will be wearing their masks. They know to keep them on till they are off school grounds or into their personal cars and with their individual families to take that mask off. So with that, my hope is to, let me stop sharing. My hope is to have an opportunity to show you what that looks like physically. Know that we've been working really hard with all of the protocols and procedures to really welcome your family and welcome your child in safely. And we're really excited to start the school year. I know there are some differences. For example, we're limiting access to inside the building to essential workers. I want you to know that your relationship with us is so important, and in no way is that a representation of what we want to portray. So if at any time you have questions or concerns, please don't hesitate to reach out to your child's teacher, reach out to the office, to myself, because we want you to know and we want you to trust that we've been working super hard to make sure that our staff and students are safe, and we're so excited to welcome them to the new school year. So with that, welcome to that new school year. Know that on the first day, we usually have a welcome ceremony. We'll be sharing a video. We will not have that gathering ceremony. And if you choose to have one person walk your child to their meeting spot just for a peace of mind, as well as to make sure that your child knows where that spot is, you're welcome to do that by after the first week. And especially for kindergarten, after that second week, our expectation is that they have built that independence and are ready to start their morning with their teacher. With that, again, if you have questions or things that you need clarified, don't hesitate to reach out to any one of us. We're here to support, but we're very excited to welcome you back to the new school year. Thank you.